What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Quick one for you today. Listen, took the bike to Atlanta, ran into a small but minor little situation. That somebody saying hi to me if I took my eyes off y'all, but little situation. Kind of felt like the bike was down on power and I couldn't figure out why. I talked to George. He was up there, All American Cycles, and he said, let me hear the bike. So, guys, excuse my sweat, but this is what I did. I turned the ignition for him, and he knew right away what it was. Now, let me turn the ignition for you guys. Let's see if you can hear it. Hold on. Okay, guys, I don't know if you heard that, but it was the fuel pump priming. Now, that fuel pump should not be that loud when it's priming. So what we got from that, he said, get a new fuel filter. I run E85 90% of the time on this bike, so a lot of the times that E85 will clog up the gas line, well, clog up the fuel filter. All right, so we're gonna change that out. Stay tuned. All right, so we're pulling the bike apart, man. We gotta take this console off. There's only like one bolt here. Two bolts. And then here's your fuel pump. Now, I already checked on YouTube to see if there was a video on how to do this. And if there is one, it ain't that good, but I didn't see one anyway. Now, I didn't try this shit at home, and I don't think I would. Because you need a tool like that to get to the fuel pump.
Yeah, to open up the fuel pump. Smells like E85 in here. Okay, so this is where the fuel filter is at, right here.
All right, so how did you know that it was the fuel filter? Because I had been saying the bike felt like it's a little off. It didn't feel real crispy. It didn't feel like, I felt like the tune was off almost.
So what I noticed is that the E85 is a very dirty fuel, and it plugs up this small little fuel filter I'm about to show you. So you'll start the bike, and the bike will start, everything will run fine, but when you're under load that you're asking for fuel flow, it's not there. So that's when the bike starts to run weird and sluggish, and you feel like the tune is going bad. The problem is the filter's too small, and the gas and the corn is dirty fuel. But the bikes like it, they make power, so we're gonna continue to use them. I'm gonna show you when I take it out. Give me a second. So you pull this clip out of here. Boom, and there it is, the fuel filter. The fuel filter. Fuel filter and the O-ring. So it doesn't look too dirty, but I'm gonna show you what I do to test them. Let me go inside and grab some. I'm gonna blow into it, and I'm gonna plug this hole, blow into it, and see if it's like restricted and if dirt comes out of it. Extremely restricted. You can see the dirt in there already. Extremely. I gotta put a lot of force. This filter's 100% plugged. So when you start your bike and you hear the fuel pump prime on a regular fine bike, it's a nice steady sound. Well, when you got a plugged fuel filter, the relief valve opens because the pump is trying to push pressure through here and flow, and it's not going through. So the relief valve opens up, and you hear a second mist inside the tank. It's like the noise changes. So I can just really tell by opening the ignition on the bike, and you'll see that the noise is completely different to how it's supposed to be. And that's when we take them off and we change them.
So E85, the bike's got about 6,000 miles on it. I got about 5,000 miles with the bike being on E85. So,
and look, it's a lot of fuel going through a small filter like this. So the filter does a lot of work. Look how tiny this filter is, you know?
And look at the color difference between the two.
Yeah. This gonna blow right through it. I know it's not wet with fuel or nothing, but still, this is extremely restricted. And this will take care of the problem right here.
I think this thing cost me like 25 bucks, something like that. I mean, guys, if your bike's been sitting a while, if you don't ride it like every week, I would suggest if you feel like it's sluggish before you take it to somebody and spend a lot of money, do yourself a favor and get yourself a filter from Harley. Look, we're only using genuine Harley parts, and if you want to look, pause this video so you can see the number. Let me try and make sure I get it right for y'all. So that's the number. All right, so we're slapping it in. Takes a few minutes. If you don't know what you're doing, don't do it yourself. Take it to somebody who knows. All right?
Look at me.
Bring it to All American Cycle. Even if you got to travel, go ahead and bring it down here, all right? It ain't gonna hurt nothing. Then, while you're down here, go ahead and turn your bike into a monster at the same time, all right? All right, so it's all buttoned up, put back together. Now I want y'all to hear it this time. Quieter.
Nice and clean.
That's what horsepower sound like. Well, guys, if you've never changed a fuel filter, that's how it's done. Do yourself a favor. Before you do anything else, if your bike feels like it's a little issue, it's a little hesitation, anything like that, change that out first, because those things do go. They're made out of paper. So bad gas sometimes, if you keep getting gas from a cheaper gas station, and I'm not calling any names out on it, but in case you do get some dirt and grime in there, that's the first thing you guys look at, all right? I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you guys subscribe. I hope you guys liked the video. Until the next time, guys, peace.